Okay, today is March 25th, 2026. It's been a while since I've been on here, but we did see some expectations come to pass. We'll start with the dollar. We saw this high tapped into. These somewhat relative equal highs here. Now we're just hanging around in this range. Now I'm somewhat undecided on what the next area of interest might be. We're going to mark out this inefficiency right here. We have an area up here that could be worth exploring, but not necessarily required. We are currently in one large kind of suspension area with this candle having a volume imbalance, large volume imbalance above, and also one below. So that's what I'll be looking at, seeing how we move around in this area. But moving on, oil. Here we have that large weekly discount wick measured. We're hanging right around that midpoint, and I want to see it stay above that on a closing basis on the daily. See, we are having some respect to that area. A lot of large gapping on here. So let's actually just clean this up. But if we can remember back to one of our previous streams, I was looking exactly at this entry right here. And where we've gone from there is substantial. Let's just get a baseline 50%. Wow. But I've been focusing on oil all the way down here as well. So I was always a big proponent on the macro move in there, and higher prices we will see. So the indexes, we discussed lower prices. mainly looking for this area down here, which was tapped into on the continuous contract, but let's see NQ, not quite. I don't want to actually, yeah. So if we go on the adjusted versus the unadjusted for contract changes, yeah, we have not made it down there yet, so did take out that low. And that adjustment for contract changes relates to this piece. It looks a lot more exaggerated. We talked about the lows here as well. But sort of for a daily analysis, we were looking at this piece right here. I'd like to see that respected. We have want to both measure out. First off, let's check these. At midpoint, 1125. Moving down to the daily, we also want to be able to grade this premium wick. And if we get down into here, we also have a weekly or new week opening gap rather. As well as eyes on this piece right here. That is important. So since we wicked up into that imbalance right there, we could, it would be nice to see price respect this area, this volume imbalance with on a body closing basis. So that's from looking at on the ES, NQ, That's a very small imbalance, but let's mark this out first, since we keep our colors consistent. And this, so that, you can't miss something like that. Very small imbalance. And premium wick. This massive, massive premium wick. So pretty much just aligns 747.75 right there. That's been our high of the week so far. Right up in there. So we talked about lower prices. We're seeing, I like how these highs were taken out. So now we're free to move lower, essentially. They just broke this little bear flag or bull flag pattern right here. So it's a great instance to, run against them, take out this low, maybe further. But, let's just make what you can with it and how that works. So, yeah, that's all I have for today. We're looking at this area and these new week opening gaps down here as well. So that's a new day opening gap here and a new week opening gap here. Which could be explored into. But yeah, that's the business. So that's all I have. I have other business to take care of. So be safe and God bless.